Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Good news if you're a dog who apparently enjoys podcasts and you enjoy the pleasures of luxury travel. Well, good news for you, doggy. Bark Air, which calls itself the world's first air travel experience designed specifically for dogs. They've started traveling. Yeah, if you're a dog and you only fly first class, you got to do Bark Air. London to New York and then New York to LA. Doggy, you want to fly London to New York? $8,000 one way. And that includes space for your human companion. That's nice. The first flight is May 23rd. You might want to book this thing in a hurry. A promotional video on the Bark Air website shows a flight attendant produce a smelly trainer from beneath a silver service tray for a happy-looking dog to sniff before a long-tongued hound slobbers up some fizz as it's poured into a bowl while a pack of puppies jumps around an obstacle course set up in the cabin. Dogs are given free rein when on board. What if there's turbulence? Does the captain make an announcement, say, we're expecting some turbulence. Dogs, please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts? How does this work? I see. Much like seatbelt rules on any flight, dogs must remain on leashes while the plane is taxiing, taking off, landing, or if any turbulence is expected. Good. That's good. No humans under the age of 18 are allowed. Here's why. According to a recent national poll, 87% of table scraps are dropped by children. Unfortunately, the same poll shows that children are responsible for 100% of tail pulling. Prior to boarding, dogs will be exposed to calming pheromones, music, and dog-friendly colors. Once on board, calming treats, noise-canceling earmuffs, and calming jackets are on hand to make sure all passengers are as peaceful as possible. Totally switching gears, a bride received a letter and card from her dad. Freya is 32. Dad passed away when she was 11. Dad had esophageal cancer. He passed away when he was 53. He knew what was going on, so he wrote 9 cards for Freya, 8 for birthdays, and a final one for her wedding day and the weeks before he died. Mom Teresa read the card to wedding guests in lieu of Philip's Father of the Bride speech, leaving everyone in tears. I'm even getting choked up reading this, and I just did a fun dog story. This is powerful. Freya said, even looking at the handwriting on the card, it really just felt like he was there, and it was so nice. It was such a sad moment, but so important to me that the card was read out. The card reads, I wish I could be standing next to you, the proudest dad in the world, to walk you down the aisle. To the man you love and to the next chapter in your life, today is your day. Enjoy everything about it. Laugh and cry, be happy and confident, face everything full on. You will then succeed in your life together. You gave me some of the proudest moments of my life with your sense of humor, intelligence, understanding, and caring nature. Don't ever change. Love you forever, Dad. Let's take the break early to regroup, huh? Good news for the most part, 100 pilot whales were stranded south of Perth. Ian Weiss is the chair of Marine Research Group, and he said it was an overwhelming sight. You can see how closely packed together the whales were. I've managed whale strandings before, but nothing of this size. 160 whales were beached, 130 made it back to the sea. Whale pods can beach themselves again even after being saved. As a result, spotter planes in the area were keeping out watch to make sure that didn't happen again. Weiss said so far they've remained off the beach. Beached whales can survive for around 6 hours on land before they start to deteriorate. Groups of locals and wildlife officials work together to hold the whales upright and keep the blowholes clear. Meanwhile, Hamilton Logan, he's 100 years old, and his goal is walking 100 kilometers in his 100th year. Hamilton says, I feel if I can do 3.5 to 4 kilometers a week, my goal is going to be very easy to achieve, providing I remain sound of wind and limb, and the weather's not too bad. He says, it's amazing how many people I talk to on my way around. They're all very curious now that they know what I'm doing and how to find the website. That website is Hawke's Bay Foundation, where people can donate to Logan's Second Chance at Life Fund for the Hawke's Bay Rescue Relicopter. He doesn't know how much has been raised, and he didn't want to set a goal. I mulled it over for a year or two, and I thought if I could do something when I'm in my 100th year that can help people, I will. He started walking on January 1st. He says he's well ahead of schedule, but I want to be ahead of schedule because life's always uncertain. You never know what's in front of you, so I try not to get too far ahead of myself in that respect. Having grown up in the 1930s where I saw real poverty and real hardship, I always remember how good my parents were to people. That has been something I've carried through life. And good news, we caught the zebra. There was a zebra running around the hills of western Washington. It had escaped with 3 other zebras from a trailer near Seattle. The driver had taken the Interstate 90 exit for North Bend. with the goal of securing the trailer, but the zebras got loose, surprising residents and drivers as the zebras galloped into a local neighborhood. 3 were quickly captured and corralled in a pasture, but the 4th, initially dubbed Z, hopped a fence and took off. Some area residents spotted Z on their trail cameras, and they were a little worried because those same cameras had recently caught cougars in the area. Anyway, they caught Z, who will be transported to Montana to join the rest of the Dazzle. A Dazzle apparently is a group of zebras, in case that comes up on trivia. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. And bonus good news, if you would like these episodes commercial-free, open up the show on the Apple Podcast app, and where it says Calaruga Shark Plus, click there, subscribe, $4.99 a month. You'll get these shows and all the other shows on the network ad-free. All right, have an awesome day.